Welcome to another episode of the Extraordinary Gentlemen's, the Bourbon Trials, Part Dos. We hope that you enjoyed the first one. We're going to be jumping in here after we just took a break, got some food, got some water, rehydrated ourselves. We hope you enjoyed the first one, and we hope you enjoyed the second one just as much. Let's begin. All right, welcome back. We just got off over their break, and we're going to try to finish up this Bourbon Palooza out. So we got a short distance to finish. Well, it's going to be a
But slow and steady wins the race.
Shouldn't it be a Bourbon Blitz? I say.
Ooh, Bourbon Blitz. That's another good name for the podcast. What was that, Nick?
All out sprint, crash and burn at the end.
Yeah, but that last one I really want to savor.
What was the last one? Oh, the Now Creek.
Yeah, the Evan Williams.
The new riff. The new riff.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with that. All right, let's just keep
Who wants to
going.
pour this? Somebody else want to pour?
I can do
I'll pour
it, yeah.
Right.
What are we on right now?
No, Nick, definitely not Nick.
No, I say we have red hot
We're on the
pour
now-
because he
yep,
can get
no.
on.
I have a heavy hand.
Oh, okay.
All right, cork pop. Weak synthetic
Weak.
cork.
Yeah.
That's why.
Is Knob Creek?
We got the Knob Creek 12 year. What were you gonna say?
Are all the Knob Creeks synthetic?
Yes, I think. Yeah, all of them are
I
synthetic.
thought.
Like we said, I think in the last time we had. It's just a much more refined nose on this. So good. 12 years.
Tastes like rusty diaper.
What was the price on this one? I think. Let me check.
Check your own dang pricing.
Okay. Carter has now
Carter's done.
released his responsibility.
Also, my phone's almost dead, so it doesn't help.
Oh, that's okay. Let it die.
Let it
what's
die,
that?
let it die,
Google,
let it
how
shrivel
much is
up and
now
die, let it die, let it die, let it...
Wait, you slap again.
I looked up Old Forester for some reason.
Oh, good job. It is $60.99.
Yeah,
61.
$61.99.
What do you think?
60.
$60.99.
There you go.
That's my guess.
That's your guess.
That's your guess.
Yeah.
This is like Price is Right.
How much was that? How much was that single barrel that you bought?
50.
You can get Knob Creek single barrel for.
You got skunked.
No, the single barrel. That's the one you bought. You can get it for $38.
You
I got skunked. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
but
a nice.
that was a barrel select, Dylan.
It's true.
I guess this. I remember this not being. I thought this was more just full of the same flavor as the small batch Knob Creek.
Stupid 12.
But this
years,
is
can't
very
find it.
spicy, peppery in both the beginning and the middle. Not the finish, but
It leaves a very interesting flavor in the back of your throat.
Muy caliente.
Kentucky hug.
Not Kentucky hug, but just spice.
What is Kentucky Hug?
The
Kentucky hug is
burn
like.
you feel in your chest.
Oh no, it's like
Yeah.
the warmth.
Yeah.
warmth.
The warmth.
It's
burn.
a little bit of a constriction of your lungs.
It's like
can
you're having a cardiac arrest.
Can I get deep with you guys real quick?
No.
I think I lacked Kentucky Hug as a child.
Well, I would hope you
I
like
would hope
Kentucky
so
hug.
because
You might have had something wrong. Are you sure you don't have fetal alcohol poisoning?
No.
you're not sure.
He's not sure.
You're not sure.
I like
All right,
it.
we'll move on to the next
Is it a
one.
buy?
Just
Is it a
because
buy?
for me, I said this last time. This is not a buy, just because the original Knob Creek is so good that the extra 2 years does not make it worth the extra $25
For 3 years.
3?
We don't even know. That's
That's
not
10
age.
for the. That's
that's
true.
not
It's not.
even age dated.
Yeah, you're right. And it was 9 before, wasn't it?
Well, now it's
When it was.
They're back and it's 9 years.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry for the extra 3 years. The
Allegedly.
the evolution of flavor. It is better. The 12 year is definitively a better whiskey, but I don't think it's $25 betterer than the original Knob Creek. So this is not a buy for me.
I think for me to actually know, I'd have to taste them both back to back. Because I feel like gone through.
Well, little do you know, you actually just did that. Because that was the last one we had.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, good job.
Well, I think what ruined my palate was the cheeseburger with sriracha ketchup.
Was it?
Could have been.
Spice doesn't kill any flavor.
Woo,
All right.
baby.
We're in territory of allocated whiskey now.
Let's get a quick cork pop.
So this is E.H. Taylor. This is the first of the bottled and bonds, which that is a term you hear when it's basically, this predates the Food and Drug Act. This was the first law that actually had to do with anything consumable in the United States. And basically, a bottled and bond means it has to be 50% alcohol or 100 proof, at least 4 years old. It has to be from the same distillery, from the same master distiller, distilled in the same season. So there's a lot of laws put in place that would kind of guarantee quality.
Are you saying that this is the first spirit to have received, such specifications, or the first bourbon?
Spirit.
Spirit?
Isn't that the same?
Well, no, bourbon's a specific.
But there's no other. Bourbon is the only thing that has bottled and bond. The Bottled and Bond Act predates the Food and Drug.
Yeah, so that's why I asked.
Administration.
Yes, this is the first law that impacts any drink or consumable product.
Okay.
Essentially,
it
because
only
this is pre-prohibition.
Okay.
And you basically had people going around kind of mixing neutral grain spirits like bitters and other things that would give it flavor to basically pre-age things, and they would try to pass it on as whiskey. And then this was the response of distilleries and lawmakers to make a category that could guarantee the consumer to know that they're buying something that is a quality product. So essentially, that's kind of what it is. So this is E.H. Taylor small batch, 100 proof.
Yeah, for being 100 proof, it's very light, right? It's not, doesn't hit you very hard in anything.
It's not super strong or heavy.
Right, in like we described before, like usually higher proof liquors are thicker, literally. You can taste the richness. This is rich, but not in the sense that it's not rich. I guess it's kind of a weird way to say it, but it's not rich in the sense that it's thick. It tastes light. It looks light. The color, right? It's very
Surprisingly light.
surprisingly amber-ish compared to the darker. Looking at our selection here as we continue forward, they all get a dark maroon, right?
Well, that's
almost
yeah.
maroon, not quite, but almost. That's almost consistent throughout the rest of our choices going forward. But this one, the flavor, I can't. Yeah, sorry, I'm having a hard time picking out specific notes. Let me have it again.
I get a grape on this one. This was the first whiskey I actually got grape on that I felt. But it's
The skin or the flesh? I always got to ask that because grape is a weird fruit, right? The skin tastes like
I think mostly skin.
the skin. And is it a purple skin or a green skin?
Purple.
Purple skin. Okay.
Isn't flesh just skin?
Of
they were the
a
He's
same
talking
thing.
about the flesh of a grape.
of a fruit. The flesh of a fruit is the meat,
the
right?
meat.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
So the flesh of a grape is super tart,
Okay.
Right.
and all the
I
sweetness.
just didn't know it was
all that's
referred
in the
to
fruit.
as a flesh.
Yeah.
The juice.
Well, in the flesh. Yeah, all the flavor and the sweetness is in
Right
the
here.
flesh.
Flesh, I
And
imagine
skin is
zombies.
just
Skin,
kind of a
to
tart.
imagine the
Yeah.
skin.
Right. Yep. Exactly. Yeah, I think I guess I don't know. I've heard the term flesh used in fruits for apples. The flesh of an apple is the white part.
Yeah.
It's not the skin, right? So that's the part that has the body of the flavor, right? So when you talk about the flesh of I'm saying flesh, but I just mean grape, right? The interior of a grape is always sweet. And a green grape, it's also sour, but it's always sweet. And then the skin of a grape, it is gritty, right? And it has that retracted. It's like it sucks your tongue back, right? Not the way a pineapple attacks your tongue. The way,
Well, it's tart, not sour.
right? Tart, not sour.
Yeah.
It makes your lips naturally pucker, right? Just, where do we start? Oh yeah, Dawson was talking about right. right. Sorry.
Apples are good.
Apples are good.
Grapes are good.
better.
Apples are good. This
Pour
is
the
pretty
old
good.
granddad.
Yeah, this is good too. I'd say
Would you? So I guess we
this is-
didn't talk about the
How much
retail
the
pricing.
price.
Yeah.
I found it's saying like $40. It's
Yeah.
$40.
I think that's worth $40.
The problem is, I kind of alluded to this. It's hard to find. You'll find the secondary going, I think upwards of $60 and beyond
So it's worth it if you can find it at regular retail price.
for sure.
But once you get into some of the resale values, it starts to not.
There's secondary
Like
markets.
I
and
would
stuff
agree that like at $60, I think that there are other things that I would just
there's
go buy
definitely
instead.
stuff that are worse, and stuff that are better.
Yeah,
I think this is a very solid choice.
it's a good
and,
middle ground.
It's just hard to find sometimes now because the H Taylor has a just kind of like
It's got a good reputation.
it's got a good reputation.
So
got a
I
good name behind
I
it.
saw Zach wince when he poured me a little bit more than he had poured in his glass. So I feel like I should finish this one.
So what did you think of this one, Zach?
It
The
was
H Taylor.
I thought it has a nice fruity scent and flavor. It's full bodied. It has a nice.
Are you buying this at $40?
Yeah, I already did.
100%.
I already bought it at $40, and this whiskey is a definitive beginning, middle, end. Right, you taste every part of it stands the length of its duration in your mouth. I like that a lot. There's a lot of whiskey. I've had a lot of whiskeys. We were just talking about before we even recorded the first part of this podcast. We had Glenfarclas 10. It's a Scotch, not a bourbon, but has no finish.
No
at
finish. It's zero finish.
It's weird. Like you drink it, you get that flavor, and then it's gone.
Loses all flavor.
There are
within,
bourbons
like-
that have that too. I can't really name one off the top of my head, but a whiskey needs to have
It's kind of
a
like
beginning,
a Maker's
middle,
Mark
and an end.
almost.
So you
Yeah,
want,
I guess a little bit like a Maker's Mark. Yep.
So
I want to
would you
link
describe it as having more of a body, or just having
Not more of a body,
So
but
it's just
just-
having more of like a transition in flavors. Then
I would
Yeah,
describe body.
it doesn't
as more
need to
of
have
like
a transition of the flavors. I would like that, but it doesn't need to have. As long as if I can taste it right when it enters the mouth, as it sits on my tongue, and as it goes down my throat, I want the distinct flavors in each of those processes.
so you want different flavors for each.
Not
of those
necessarily. It
processes.
could be the same flavor as long as it lasts
Okay.
the length of the time.
You just want bang for your buck.
I guess that's the way to put it. But more so, it's an experience, right? 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're just drinking liquor,
Well, that's
drink
what you're
liquor.
paying for.
Yeah,
You're paying for an experience.
Yeah,
Candy's
if I didn't-
dandy, but liquor's quicker.
Right. If I
It
didn't-
was definitely quicker.
Yeah, and if I live by that logic, I'd be buying Everclear every day, right?
That's
Wow.
gross.
I
mix.
think your buck then is different. Like, you're going for a different
I
result.
like martinis with Everclear in the place of vodka.
Oh,
You're
gosh.
drinking alcohol for more function than you are
for
pleasure.
a use of less function.
Yep. So
Yeah,
next is
honestly, at that point,
next is another Bottled and Bond Old Granddad. I guess I never really recognized this as high rye mash bill. I don't know what that means.
This is a Jim. So high rye mash bill means that it's the second highest use.
so in the same
of
sense, a
grain.
weeded bourbon is the wheat is the second.
Yes.
Okay, rye is okay. 100 proof, 50%.
Yep.
Old Granddad's good.
These 4
It's
years.
Jim Beam product.
Jim Beam products.
Yep. Let me start pouring. You won't hear from me for a little bit.
Great
me
cocktail.
pour.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, yeah,
Synthetic.
that was
Ooh,
good.
that was a
though.
good one.
Better.
It was echoey. It had a little bit of splash.
I think we need to speed things up a little bit.
First.
We're almost done.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
That's my point.
I want to have fun. Okay. I don't want to feel rushed.
Okay, I'm sorry. Very sorry.
We go at the pace that the podcast goes at.
Yeah, which is like a dad jogging.
It's so slow.
No, like moderate.
Like he doesn't want to be.
He doesn't want to jog, but, he's
he
still
knows
technically
he's got to
jogging.
finish it at some point.
He knows that
Yeah.
he'll
It'll take more
jog when
time.
if
Yeah.
he knows that if
Yeah.
he doesn't jog, his wife will be very mad at him.
Yeah, he's like, you can't be eating all those beer brats and then not go for a jog.
He's like, I'm gonna go and get a case of Glazers after this.
Yeah, so it's
from
a jog.
Quick Trip.
It's a jog out of
Speaking of
necessity.
which, we have
not
those.
pleasure.
Did you buy Glazers?
I didn't buy them. They're already here.
Oh heck yeah!
Wait, what?
There's 2 packs. Oh, Dawson brought those.
I came in
Okay.
clutch. I
Yeah.
came as the snack
I was
boy.
gonna buy those.
They're
I was like,
coming
quick
over.
trip. Like, I should grab a pack.
Like,
I'm like,
we're
we
not
won't need 'em.
sponsored by, but we'll gladly accept a sponsor from Quick
Quick
Trip
Trip.
Blazers.
Never get
And or
paid.
Blue Apron.
We just get yes.
NordVPN.
$1.
Tunnel Bear.
Premier safety
Ooh, Tunnel Bear.
website.
Yep. I highly recommend it, everyone. I don't have one. I really should, but
VPN.
VPN, any VPN service, one that you think is reputable.
Well, I don't need
Someone
a
else's
VPN because I
VPN.
Yeah.
don't
Someone
look up
else's
slimes
home internet.
like somebody else here.
Not even just for looking at sketchy websites. It's nice to have when you want to watch content that's only available in different countries, or you want
Yeah.
better. You can
Well-
you can literally get better ping in some circumstances
Like
by
Doctor
connecting
Who
to a different
is
network.
available on Netflix in the UK,
But not
not
in
available in
USA.
Netflix in the US.
Right.
Who are these people?
So NordVPN.
So I get there's a peanut off of this.
Peanut. Okay.
That's a Jim Beam
Let me
staple.
smell it again.
Off the nose or
Yep.
on the palate?
Yes.
So
Everything.
both.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
How do they
okay.
get that
I kind of
peanut?
smell it.
It's Jim Beam. I don't know.
They put peanuts in it.
That's their one thing that they're famous for. Is
They put
whatever.
nut.
They shake it around on an elephant's back, and then the elephant. The
Is
trunk.
it peanut? I suppose. Never mind. I answered my own question. Yeah, it's good. I like it. It's very peanutty.
Yeah. I guess now, now that I kind of think about it, my taste of peanut is almost entirely from peanut butter. I rarely eat peanuts.
Really?
Rarely.
Me.
Because if I ever buy just nuts, it's gonna be almonds and cashews.
It's different.
It's
It's an entirely different experience.
Yeah.
I like this.
It's almost like the peanut and peanut butter are two separate forms of matter.
No way. What?
I should have bought this when we were at.
How much is this one?
Although you could argue, let me ask you this: is peanut butter a liquid or a solid?
That is a solid, my dude.
Are you
Is
sure?
mud a liquid?
I'm gonna
solid?
say
I don't know.
liquid only because it moves when I
So the
change
oil
the
is
shape
a
of
liquid.
I
it.
mean,
I was just gonna say
Huh?
there's
So the
It's
oil
not-
separates from it. That's
Uh-huh.
definitely a liquid.
there's an oil
Right.
that separates
Then is
from
what is
the
left
nut
over a
butter.
solid?
it's not viscous.
No.
But viscosity doesn't that's not the only definition of a liquid.
Well, I kind of feel like it
liquids
is
have
though.
different variations
I mean,
of
it doesn't
viscosity.
flow.
Right. But a
It
solid
doesn't
has
flow.
zero viscosity,
Yeah,
so it is a liquid because it does move.
I agree.
That's-
the
But
price-
is it a liquid only because of the oil?
No, I think it's a solid.
Well, it's probably the same reason.
But once you take the oil away, what is it?
It's nut
So
butter.
Is
Uh-huh.
Jello a liquid?
Yeah. No.
No.
It's a solid.
Jello's a solid.
Because if you just have a chunk of Jello,
Okay,
sits
hold on.
there.
Is a Dairy Queen Blizzard a liquid? They put it upside down.
That's what
No,
I'm
no, no,
thinking.
but it
is glass. Is glass a liquid?
Is ice
Because
cream a
over,
liquid? That's
over
my
the years, old glass will actually become thicker at the bottom of the pane of glass
Yeah.
than at the top.
Well, because it doesn't matter how, as long as it has an amount of heat, it will do so, right?
Yeah.
So I guess yeah.
Depends on how much
by
heat
the-
it-
by
We're
the
digging
vis-
deep here
by
on
the
the
viscosity
Bourbon
rule.
podcast.
It
Is
would be-
mayonnaise an instrument?
Yes.
Yes.
No, Patrick, man.
If you can play it, it's an
next
So
is
I got the pricing on this whole
so,
Granddad.
yeah, my bad.
So Yellow Granddad is a 1 liter bottle.
Yep.
So everything else has been 750 mil.
Mm-hmm.
This is $25.
Ooh,
That's crazy.
that's yummy.
That's really good.
It's a
for
dang
20
good deal.
Yep, that's almost better than the Knob Creek, like for deal wise.
I mean, yeah, it's a liter.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's
more money.
$10
It's
less.
yeah. I don't like it as much as the Knob Creek, but I do like it. $10 less. I like it. I like it $10 less than the Knob Creek. But to move on, next is a special one to my father who just downed this thing.
Oh, your father's dead. Oh,
He
That's what I thought. I was thinking.
Right,
this
shout
is-
out.
My father
This
who
is a
recently
shout
passed
out,
right?
away.
Pour one out to the homies.
homies.
My late estranged father.
Dylan here, he called
something
me
out
one
for
day.
Harambe.
I was going out of town, and he called me, and he's like, "Oh yeah, so at this liquor store, they're selling this pretty rare." He's like, "Dylan says I've never seen this in the state before. You got to come and grab this if you're in town." I'm like, "Oh, I am in town," so I grabbed it, brought it up north to our cabin, and we all tried it. My brother, myself, my father. We drank some, and my father,
My father has
absolutely loved it.
I
Like,
have it.
I've never seen
sister has
such
it.
a smile on his face after he drank it. He's like, it instantly became his favorite whiskey. Before, He's never actually told me his favorite whiskey, but he always buys Glenlivet 12 every time he goes to Total Wine. Yeah. Every time he gets Glenlivet 12 because that's his staple. Yeah. And so, but this is the one he wants. And then I told him like, sorry, Dad, but this is impossible to find. Yeah. He's like, what?
Do it.
He's like, but he said it's only $40. I'm like, yeah, it is only $40.
Isn't that the most soul-crushing thing?
Yeah.
Like, you find something you love, it's affordable.
Yeah, so I'm going to pour it, and I think you guys are going to like this too.
I've had this one.
He's had it. Dawson's going to like it. Nick's going to like it. It's going to be great.
So what is it again? You die.
It's called Henry McKenna.
Yep, it's Henry McKenna.
Okay.
Heaven Hill, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I like the squeak.
I'm like 80% sure it's Heaven Hill. 10-year-old age statement, bottled and bond, so 50% alcohol, made by the same head distiller, the same distillery in the same season.
Love how that Evan Williams is almost one of the last ones. So like in your mind, there's like a certain amount of suspense that's building up as you get towards the end, and then it's Evan Williams.
No, that's not the last one.
No, there's one more.
One of the last ones.
Yes, one of the last ones.
You bionic man over there?
$3 million man. Where's the robot Bigfoot?
All right, so before I drink this again, when I drank it for the first time, let's see if my palate is even any good at remembering things. I remembered strong. I got caramel from it the first time I had it. I was literally sitting at a campfire, so that probably didn't help the scent part. But I tasted caramel, tasted very vanilla-y.
This is good.
And it's, yeah, I loved it a lot. I liked it a lot. I didn't love it. My dad went crazy, but this is an easy buy.
I think it has to be a buy
if you found it, especially because even if you don't like whiskey and you're for some reason at a liquor store, you buy this for $40, you could easily sell for $80, probably for $100.
Ooh, to at least his dad.
Yeah, to at least my dad. Yeah.
Could be the power suggestion, but like
we'd give you his address and his phone number.
Like I haven't said anything, but I'm definitely, when I finish this bottle, pouring that old granddad in there and selling it to Lance for $100.
I would let it happen because I want to know because how good is my dad?
Power suggestion.
How good is my dad?
I would actually like to see you bring that over to their house.
The old granddad is so much different.
And be like, here, this is more Henry McKenna, and he's just like,
I found it. Why is it opened?
I had a little bit.
Had to make sure.
Just pre-opened.
Probably doesn't have Corona in it because I've been having it.
Yeah, so less caramel than what I remember. A little bit, not really though. But yeah, vanilla is very strong in this.
Vanilla,
not a lot of fruit, but just so sweet, so candy-like, easy to drink.
Kind of vanilla. Oh, excuse me. 1 second. Vanilla, kind of cherry.
So you get cherry.
A little bit on the after.
Okay. I cannot get. I don't get any fruits.
Yeah, I don't really
get
cherry off of it.
I can't get a fruit off of this. Maybe a floral taste, but no.
I don't get fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's
good
solid.
Drink. It's solid. It's good. $40.
$40 is worth it.
This is a good buy.
The problem is when things get awards.
Yeah.
Then
so this one, the San Francisco 2019
gold,
double gold medal. So this won basically.
It won.
This was
category.
This was like number one in the category.
Right. Whereas if you see, that's the thing is if you see it won gold, that's basically it's a nomination.
Yeah.
If it won double gold, then it actually won a category.
Yeah. And the thing is, specifically at the San Francisco, this particular competition, challenge, tournament, whatever you want to call it, each barrel was different, right? These are all choice.
Oh, I forgot. These are all single barrels too.
These are all single barrels. Yep. So
everyone's a little bit different.
So they're numbered on the barrel. The one that won was like 4379. It was in the 4000s. All the new barrels are above 7,000 or 8,000, right? They're 3,000 barrels past.
Yeah, I don't know
what won. Obviously, they know what's good, and the master distiller, master whatever, knows the flavor profile that did win and what they want. But you're never ever going to get the bottle, the flavor that won the competition.
Say it ain't so.
Right? You're just never going to. They do actually. I shouldn't say that because they do exist. People are selling them for thousands of dollars. Right?
Oh, are they really?
Yeah.
How do they know?
From that barrel?
You looked it up?
Because the barrel number.
Oh, because
the barrel number's on the bottle. It's the winning one. the one
That's
that
dumb.
buy.
That's
So-
crazy.
If you have, $1,000 to kill and you want to spend it on a whiskey,
Buy Pappy's.
then yeah.
It's as simple as
Then
that.
this is
Get
the
you
second
some
choice.
Jack Daniels
All right, next
honey.
one.
Get something better.
Jack Daniels, honey. Get yourself some Fireball.
Fireball's whiskey, right? Technically.
Flavored whiskey,
It's
yeah.
flavored whiskey, but yeah.
All right, next is the 1792 Distillery Bottled and Bond.
No. I forget what distillery. It's owned by Buffalo Trace.
Yep, Buffalo Trace. So it doesn't say, but actually they have a little description of what the Bottled and Bond Act was on the back. Did not know that.
I like this one. I got this one a while ago. It was interesting.
a weird sound.
Yeah.
Kind of squeaky and then
Chuck that cork.
oh, it's an actual cork though.
Watch those wrist rockets.
Yeah, it's plastic cork top, and then the cork's actually cork, but
Yeah.
it's weird. You think it'd be really heavy? It's not. It's got like an Art Deco design. Is that pineapple I smell in the nose, or something? Hang on.
Don't say anything yet. I kind of I want to go into it blind, so I'm not just repeating what everybody else is saying.
Then just don't repeat what
You
we
don't
say.
know, Nick. You don't know any. No,
That's why I like to just go in totally blind. See,
All right,
see what's going on. Yeah, so I smell pineapple.
Yeah, I was gonna say pineapple. It smells like Asperger's.
It's definitely sweet.
I don't know if it's pineapple actually. For some reason, it said
I
pineapple.
want to say cinnamon, but I also just I said cinnamon for the other one. But it's kind of like that sweet, and
that.
a little
Maybe
bit
that's
of
what it is.
spice.
Maybe it's apple.
Oh yeah,
It
smells
smells
like apple
Jacks.
pie.
No, not apple pie.
Yeah,
It's,
no, like a little bit of
no,
cinnamon. a little bit of
It's
apple.
Apple Jacks.
no. What's the drink?
Apple
not apple
Jacks.
juice. Not apple juice.
Oh,
but
cider?
Cider.
Apple cider with cinnamon.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what it is.
Ooh,
Okay.
Yeah, no, you're right. I get that. I totally get that.
Yeah, 'cause the
More so
apples-
the apple cider.
And then you
less
get the cinnamon.
but
Yeah. I don't know. I smell a lot of
I
cinnamon.
could see the cinnamon.
you can.
You're smelling an apple cider drink. Not, it's got a little bit of cinnamon.
I obviously can discern the flavors.
I love cinnamon toast
I know
crunch.
my
It's
cider,
favorite
don't
flavor.
doubt
I know my cider.
In fact, I had cinnamon toast crunch for that. I had blueberry. I'll show her the mystery.
Oh yeah.
In fact, I love it.
Oh, shoot! What is the flavor? What is the flavor? What is the flavor?
I will show
This
her
is
the
what I
mystery
would call a
that
memory
shade.
flavor.
Wait, don't say anything yet. Don't say it.
I drink this and it sends me back just to like a time
Okay.
I was like 13 years old.
Preteens.
Yeah, listen to Kirk. I think I know where Kirk is going with
try
this.
Try to explain your memory and then explain it
Dissect
in like
it.
Dissect it in like excruciating detail.
You
in
really
ways,
wanna know?
Yes,
You
really wanna
excruciating
know?
detail, so
Okay.
that we
Smells like
will
Zach
be
in his
able
underwear.
to
Why
to
does it smell like
experience
that?
this
We
with
want to
you.
be
Okay.
transported.
All right, let's.
Yes, transport us in time.
Okay, so so I wasn't 13. I must have been probably 10 or 11.
We're actually going to
I'm
story.
at-
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm at a cabin. We had an old cabin, and downstairs there was this old black leather couch. So gross, so disgusting, but it was like super soft, and this is the best couch to nap on in the world. But the memory this brings back is I was there with my brother, and we were watching the Golf Channel on our old CRT television.
It was like CRT television. I know.
This was the first time that we had gotten TV cable at this cabin. That's the memory, and the smell and the flavor is. It was my dad.
Not the belt.
No, he was.
The smell was. It was my dad.
No, he was.
Musty and
He was
disgusting.
He was talking to my uncle about the guy playing golf. I don't remember who was playing, but
What did he smell like
his
specifically?
What? No, his.
You're
he-
derailing him. Stop
Dad
derailing
Dad
him.
was sitting next to me, and his breath smelled like this. Yeah.
So he smoked Camels
Yeah.
all day.
Or he drank this bourbon.
Yeah, he
Smoked
drank something.
Camels.
He drank something like this
He
before.
had Marlboros all day.
Yeah, bro.
So why does it smells like his breath?
Yeah, like it.
Like
that's
fruit?
the
Oh,
smell I remember.
Like, you know how old guys have
They
like
have,
a
like, old
weird
It's
people
cologne.
breath
It's old
smell?
people cologne. Or is it?
No, it's old people breath.
It's old people breath.
It's old people breath.
Yeah, legit. Like an old guy
It's dentures.
who like
Are you saying it smells like dentures
no,
and dental
like
cream?
like it smells like they hit up McDonald's at 6 a.m. It's not like 10. and they've had breakfast, and they also kind of let the old people like kind of infiltrate that coffee smell.
they get the McGriddle.
Yeah,
and it smells like a McGriddle with the maple syrup.
I'm imagining
It's grease,
people
coffee,
going
and
and buying
old person.
this
The
liquor,
level of
this
dissection.
whiskey, because
Go
they're
buy
like,
this,
oh,
it's very good.
This guy's like, these people told me it smells like old people, so I need to know.
But then we
need
went
to know.
No, we went deeper, and then it smells like old person chewed up a McGriddle at 6 a.m.
It's now 10.
and then breathed
Yeah.
on you at 10.
Yeah. Like,
Yep.
you still have that little bit of sweetness from the syrup and the McGriddle bun.
I can understand the McGriddle aspect.
And then you've got the bacon and the egg and
Yeah.
the fake cheese has kind of degraded into like a weird smoky weirdness.
I can crush a
That's-
McGriddle right now.
Oh,
I could go to
would
town on a
smash
McGriddle.
some McGriddles
So, I
right
have a
now.
question.
Yeah,
Is it worth? How much is this bottle?
Oh, we haven't looked
Wait,
at
wait,
that.
Price point.
yep.
Is
Hold
it,
on.
Is it worth?
42.
Is it worth the $42? That's an estimate. The $42 to buy the bottle, or do you just go get a McGriddle then if it tastes the same?
Well, I just go to
No,
an
but
old
so you have
person
to
and
have
stick my
somebody eat
nose
it.
in their mouth.
Oh, okay.
That's free.
Yeah, that's free.
That's free.
Nose in the mouth of an old man.
You can't drink that, though.
Free. In fact, he may pay you.
But you want the lick.
I'd be into that sort of thing.
He might pay you. He's just rubbing his belly button.
Oh yeah, smell my mouth.
Look, boy.
All right, I can't find like a marketplace that sells it. However, there is a review that says how much they got it for.
42.
$35.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'd sniff an old man for $35.
And this isn't like a critic review. This was a Reddit review. This guy went to the store and just bought
Also,
it.
it's a real one.
So it's a real
I
one.
mean, look at. Yeah, okay.
It's a real consumer, not a critic.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's worth $35.
That's worth
that
$35.
is definitely worth $35. If you could, I guess I've never looked for it. I guess I've never seen it.
I didn't
in
like the
memory
small batch, so I've stayed away from anything.
of the 1792.
Yeah,
sure.
I don't like the small
Is that
batch.
1792 small batch
This
or
is
is that
bottled, this is
1792?
bottled in bond.
It's bottled in bond. Okay.
Yeah. So
Evan Williams.
Oh
Now-
no, the bottle. So a bottle mod at Total Wine is 45.
you can see it on Total
Yeah.
Wine. Why didn't that pop up? Okay. So
How much? Sorry.
all right. So we're in Minnesota. It's
45.
It's 45
Minnesota,
bucks.
essentially.
45 bucks.
Yeah.
I still think
It's close. I don't know. That's $10 more and 25% more the price. Almost 25% more the price.
But what are you
but
going to compare this to?
flavor? I gotta drink it again, but
But like, you can't buy Henry McKenna.
no. Yeah.
Old Granddad is
different flavor.
worse
completely.
and different.
Yeah.
E.H. Taylor, you're not going to find.
No. I guess. Yeah, you're right. This is a prevalent example of a good bottled and bond with
That's,
a nice,
that's readily available. You know.
So I guess then yes. Given that scenario circumstances, I would buy
obviously,
this.
if you had the three to choose from, I guess out of the three, which one did you pick?
the
E.H. Taylor.
yeah, probably the H. Taylor. I was thinking.
You think the E.H.
yeah.
Taylor?
No, I
not
think I'd
not
go
that I
with
just
this-
bought that, but the Henry McKenna is too. I like it a lot, but it's too simple. The Old Granddad was that the one that was uber fruity? I can't. Now I'm already
No,
forgetting.
it's peanut.
The peanuts. That's right. Yeah, I
Uber
didn't.
fruity was like the E.H. Taylor.
Yeah.
What was the one that you described as like pickle juice?
Oh, that was way back
What
here.
was
that
that?
was way
Yeah.
Nectars.
Yeah, it was the
Yeah,
Victors.
Victors.
Yeah. All right, well,
That was weird.
yeah, so I'm gonna say the E.H. Taylor. I really enjoyed that. I remember enjoying it. I already own it. I know I like it. All granted, I tried once just now. I think it was bad.
I think
But-
I've tried all these except for Knob Creek and Maker's Mark for the first time just now.
Well, we only got two more.
Yeah, two more. Let's
Well,
finish
let's
it
hit
out.
it. Let's hit it.
Now we're
Evan Williams.
man. Second runner up here is
Yeah, Evan Williams.
This is a
This was going to be the last one, and I'm like, yes,
Yeah,
be the
they
last
can't be.
one. This, I just threw something in behind it. I'm like, I'm not letting this be the last one.
if you need so
cocktail
this is when I
mix.
was talking about cocktail mix. I was talking about snack pairings.
This is so
This
cheap.
is the one
This
that
bottle is
snack
so
pairs
cheap.
with everything so well.
If
Like,
you are not strong enough
bottle's
to
like,
pull a
what,
cork
18
out,
bucks?
you go buy an Evan
It's good.
Williams.
Yeah.
And you rock that screw top.
yeah, if you're making a Kentucky
I mean,
mule or something,
When you're
this is
getting a
what you use.
1.7, when you're getting a 175 of this, I mean, for like $18 or
Ready for
something.
the cork pop? Just kidding. Screw.
Slap the cork against the top, just for the mic. There we go.
EVAN.
now we have a soundbite for it.
Even.
Why did Total Wine give me a spelling for EVEN?
Even Williams.
Sounds like a crappy knockoff.
Yeah, so the
Okay, I
It's crappier than
so total wine's giving the
It's like
$1.7
$3 a bottle.
is giving the $1.75 away for $19.99.
Yeah, that's
So,
cheap.
do we want to drink this?
No.
Why?
We know. I guess, yeah, Dawson and Nick haven't had it.
Well, honestly, the first
We
thing I
do
noticed
have,
about
yeah,
that is how
you're
dark
right.
it
We
is.
have to. I know. You're right. We have to.
Like, it
I
seems
just know.
way darker than everything else.
It's at least 4 years. This is charcoal filtered, for sure. It confirms it on the side, which people have their own opinions about. Some people think it has no place in bourbon. It is what it is. It's good. I use it as my cocktail mix primarily. It's just so cheap, and you get a 175 for $20, 100 proof.
So cheap.
That's a steal.
Bottom shelf cocktail mixer.
100%.
This one's got a nuttiness to it, but it's more subtle.
No.
And there's a sweet
I'm having a hard
up
time.
front.
Yeah,
Like,
so the reason
pulling
I didn't want to
scent
drink
off
this
of
is
it.
I bought this 1.75. It's dirt cheap. It is the best. I'd say actually this is the best
Because I bought
value whiskey, right? If you want the bourbon flavor
Yeah.
for the cheapest possible, this has it. It's not that great, but this is it. This is the one
I think it might still be top 5 for us.
for in general.
Well, out of this selection.
Out
Well,
of this
let me-
selection?
Bro, there was
I
some
think
pretty
so.
good selection
Really?
here.
I mean, I think there's a possibility.
Well, in my expert, and I mean expert opinion.
This is an easy drink. The reason I didn't want to drink this, well, let me just recoup real quick, is that I've had so much. I've drank more of this than any other whiskey because I polished off the 1.75 by myself.
Oh my gosh.
And then more, right? And yeah, it's been a while.
Do you have a problem?
Huh?
Been a while
This is well.
since
I
I've
didn't
gone
know.
things up
I
just
would
like I always do. It's been a while.
I would go to liquor stores. I would be so
Just as
confused. What should I buy?
sorry.
Right? What is worth the money? Because I didn't watch a lot of like.
So you were a
reviews.
Gentleman Jack guy before. That.
Yeah, so that was the first whiskey I ever drank.
poor,
and
poor
yeah,
man.
maybe I'll take that back. I've drank more Gentleman Jack than I have this Evan Williams Bottled and Bond.
Which
But-
it belongs put away.
Yeah.
out of the shade.
Out of the limelight.
Nobody needs to see that.
I have a
Out of
special
the
place
deep,
in my
dark
heart for
depths
Gentlemen, but yeah, I don't know. I could never give it.
Double charcoal mellowed filter.
Could never get it good marks. Give it good. Anyway, I heard this a lot. It does pair very well with like
I think it's
my
great.
favorite. Is,
There's nothing wrong with it. I think it
Pretzels
sticks
going
out.
up is nice.
This is better than the Basil Hayden. I think it's for sure better than a $100 Calumet Farm or whatever it is.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, it's better than the one that Carter brought as far as the Minnesota rye.
Yeah, that Pike Street
Wheated.
is.
It's better than the J. Carver.
yeah.
I think I might like it better than the Knob Creek small batch. I think I like it better than the Old Granddad Bottle and Bond. And I kind of got I watched a video on the Statesman, and I think their opinion kind of changed mine, but I might like that more than the Statesman, and I really like the Statesman at some point.
Yeah, I like the Statesman a lot too. The reason I agree that this has good flavors. I mean, it's sweet. I don't get a lot of fruitiness to it, but it's easy to drink. I don't like it because it has a lingering, cheap flavor that lasts for so long on my tongue.
What flavor?
It's like a dry residue.
It's just not good.
And it's let me drink it again. Hold on.
Really?
I feel like I can still taste it.
I just drank like
That's usually the quality of something that's good.
Yeah. But this is not
If it lingers.
right. The lingering is not the bad thing. It's the
it's
flavor,
the flavor
that does
of
linger. And it has nothing to add. It's so plain. It's dry. It makes my tongue feel dry and
Makes you feel funny.
I like this. I think this is.
I don't disagree that it has good. Yeah, I guess when I sip it, I
just
do.
can't.
I do
I
enjoy
can't find
it.
the notes that you guys are saying. You're
Sure.
saying that
Yeah, no, I get that.
are negative. I just always get. It's lingering with me. It's not leaving my mouth feeling like it's got cotton, and it just it gives me a sweet flavor the whole way through, and it lingers a good amount too. But
So basically, what you're saying is this is like top tier cocktail mixer Like, definitely keep this around.
I think it's a
we already
daily.
do
I think
that,
it's a,
yeah.
no. I think it's a daily drinker.
Daily drinker.
It's like it's your bottle that's between $15 to $30 that you can afford to drink an ounce or two every day if you need to, and you can use it. It's like the multi-tool of bourbon.
Yeah.
You're gonna throw in cocktails. You're gonna drink
Suckers
it
and
neat.
Gerber.
Yeah, nobody's gonna care if you throw it in Coke.
You carry it
Yeah.
with you at all
Actually,
times.
this and Coke
Keep it in your pocket.
might be the best bourbon and Coke ever.
Yeah. What was the one? I was just saying
really
one of these that had good cocktail potential. I already forgot, but just for drinking it neat, like I would prefer the Maker's Mark. Over this
Really?
one. Yeah, for sure.
No,
I don't.
No, I agree with Zach. I think
I
the
don't know
Maker's
about
Mark
the Maker's
has much
Mark.
more of a.
I think that the Evan Williams has more like actual flavor.
Right.
In the
But
comments,
I
put your
I think that's the proof bringing the flavor through. I bet if they made a Maker's Mark bottle, actually, do they?
Well, not
do
a
they?
bottle and bomb with
Right.
a cast strength.
They
That's
do
true.
make a
I need to
large-
try that.
Well,
I need
if they
to try
do,
that.
I think we should try it.
Yeah.
I think that we should.
I think I
compare
would
the-
enjoy that
compare and contrast
more.
the two, because that Maker's Mark by itself
I don't like.
doesn't.
Makers,
I don't
no.
think it brings enough to the
Regular
table
makers,
to
I
like
just
really
don't. I can't get
be
behind
something
for
that
some
I
reason.
want to sit in every. I don't want to every single day.
Yeah.
Drink the Maker's Mark.
Sure.
Like the Maker's
Yeah.
Mark is good,
Sure.
but I don't know if every day I'm going to be like drinking it and be like, yes, I
It's-
enjoy this.
Fine.
Yeah,
It's okay.
It's fine.
And actually, yeah, I guess for price to the taste.
Oh, yeah.
The Evan Williams is better because
Yeah.
the Maker's Mark it's cheap, but it's not as
It's
cheap.
not 175.
It's not 175 for $19.
Well, honestly,
Yeah.
they do get bonus points for the red wask aesthetic.
The red wax?
Wask.
All right.
Red wax. The red wax aesthetic.
I'm done with Evan Williams.
I like turtles.
You did a good job, Evan
Moving
Williams.
forward,
You know what you're
let's,
doing.
let's hit the
but
next bottle.
I don't
Heaven
want.
knows
I don't
what
want
they're
more.
doing.
Yeah,
All right.
they know what they're
I'm
doing.
excited
The-
for this last one.
The last bottle.
Like I said,
of the
screw cap
episode.
for the win.
It's one I've never had before, which is a shocker because I own almost all of these.
Yeah, shout thanks to Dylan for letting us raid his liquor cabinet. We've been doing small pours, but
Hey, I
even
brought
4
three
small
of
pours
these.
is still like 2 ounces.
it's a dent.
That's a glass gone from
I-
Dylan's potential.
I could keep going.
Yeah, he can keep living. So this is New Riff Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This is bottled in bond.
No, it's not.
Let's hear it.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Bottled in bond
didn't know
without
that.
chill filtration.
Let me see that.
That is bottled in
It's the
bond?
raised glass.
I did not know that. Oh, you can't read it.
Yeah, I was
Unless
gonna
you're
say,
like-
you can't even read it.
It's in
It
the
is
glass
bottled in bond.
itself.
Unless you're a nerd.
Wow. Why
Man,
wouldn't they put that in actual
He
text?
thinks he knows everything.
That's. Oh, it's got the mash bill on it. 65% corn, 30% rye, 5% malted barley. Aged at least 4 years, which it has to be because it's bottled in bond. Bottled in bond Act of 1897.
I'm excited for the rye.
That
Zach,
bumped my
Zach.
expectation.
Get your booty over there.
Solid.
That was all right.
That's actually got a
Actually-
real cork in it.
Is it?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
was
That bumped my
I'm pretty sure.
expectation for this bottle.
No,
up
it's not.
At least a full notch.
That is a black.
black.
That's a black
That's
cork.
some real genuine cork right there.
It's black because they burn it with the torch before they put it in there.
I know one of the ones I brought had a real cork. I bet it was a J. Carver.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I did not know this was a bottle of bond.
I was
Yeah,
just.
it's kind of
You
got.
can't
it's
read
like-
it from the website because
No.
it just is like glass. So
Yeah, it's kind of sweet.
that's great. So everything except for the Knob Creeks for bottle of bond. It's
We
6.
almost made that mistake
What?
of thinking that was not bottled in bond.
I've never tried this before. Hang on, nose.
I really like this.
So how much did you spend on this, Carter?
I think this was about 40, like high 40s, like closer to 50 probably.
Okay.
Very floral on the scent. I don't get any sweetness, or fruitiness, but yeah, it smells like a rose. Honestly,
It's got a nice floral nose to
actually, yeah, hold on. It also smells like okay, this is not a positive note.
Yeah, it's $40.
It smells like chlorine a little bit. I get that very chemical
Does it smell like chloroform to you?
Yeah.
it. Does this rag smell like chloroform
Yeah.
to you?
It's a freshly treated pool.
Yep.
I guess I could see the chlorine.
$40.
I get more floral than the chlorine, but it's there. It's definitely there.
I think my palate is
$40,
just
okay.
shot by now.
Oh, I love this so much.
Is this what you brought up to the cabin one time?
It is.
This is better than I remember.
It's so good, isn't it?
Oh, so the single barrel is also barrel
Sold it
proof.
fast.
Really?
I'm looking on their website. The single barrel I did not know was barrel proofed. It's
Yeah.
the one at least on the website is 55% alcohol, which is low barrel proof.
That is low barrel proof.
Single barrel.
So, real
Interesting.
quick, I have a question for all of you guys. Normally, when I drink whiskey or bourbon or anything, I immediately get a headache just from the smell. Today, nothing.
I thought you didn't have that problem for a while.
No, it was most of the time when I tried, any whiskey or any bourbon, I immediately had a headache. Today, I have nothing, and I've tried a lot.
Drinking
So if anybody
water.
knows
Why? None of us know.
Nobody's gonna
why,
comment on
this is
this.
for the viewers.
No one's gonna look at
If any of you guys know why my specific issue is being caused, let me know.
is being caused
Well, it's dehydration.
They're gonna have to
Any
listen
doctors in the chat?
to an
Any
hour
doctors in
and
the chat?
50-minute
This is-
podcast episode to get
this
to that
is
question.
probably the
They're gonna
only-
have to comment.
No,
after
no,
that.
no. We're gonna put this in the first 15 seconds
Sounds
because
like
it's
you're
important.
creating your own podcast.
The only one that's listened to it that I know of is Matt.
Matt,
Yeah,
if
she
you
doesn't the whole
know,
thing.
I don't think he's actually listened to all of these episodes. We'll find out.
Oh,
Matt,
okay.
if you're listening, put like a smiley face in the comment. Or
Jay
something.
Carver, after you sponsor us, let me know.
No, you're not sponsoring us after this.
So this is the only bourbon that we've tried so far. Of course, the last one. I could say this is the medicinal quality. This tastes like medicine. Not,
sucker-
not quite
yeah.
like cough syrup or something, but like it tastes like I'm,
It will
taking
numb your sore
medicine.
throat.
Yeah.
It will help you sleep.
Kill
Yeah.
Corona.
It,
This is very relaxing.
it makes you feel
It's
very
good, right?
warm.
Makes you
Yeah.
feel invulnerable.
Like that Kentucky hug is right now. Yeah, I
invulnerable?
could headbutt a brick wall right now.
Just headbutt.
Barely even any brain damage.
I'd love to see
Yep.
you try that.
What's that line from Brooklyn Nine-Nine that Pimento said? It was like this: the skull is the hammer of the body. And the doctor's like, no one has ever said that.
no one's ever said that.
No wonder.
He's like, oh, that's on me. That's my bad.
So are you guys buying this bottle and bond
100%.
product?
How much
Right.
is it?
40.
$40.
That's a close one,
I
but
think I would.
it is so
yeah.
relaxing. Maybe it's because I know it's the last one. But wow,
It's that sense of security.
I don't think I like this more than Evan Williams.
really,
It's not twice as good.
Maybe not for the
you're right. It
price.
is not twice as good. But I don't think any of these are
twice
the
as
percentage
good. Yeah.
of price better than Evan Williams Bond.
Yeah.
Maybe the H Taylor.
Maybe
And
30,
maybe the
40
12
bucks. That's twice as good as the
I mean, it's only $40.
yeah. Well,
So
actually,
it's it is twice as
it
much.
needs to be 4 times as good. Well, actually, yeah, it does because it's a 175 for 19, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like $9 for a 750. Given
It'd be twice and a third, quarter, because it's
it's 1.5
Yeah.
for twice a 750, and then another quarter of a liter, which is between a quarter and a third of 750. So yeah, something like that.
something like that.
Pretty close.
I don't know.
So it has to be like 3.67 times better.
The new Rift is good. I think I have to try it on its own at some point
Yep.
without being it's the last of all of these. I just don't like it that
Yeah.
much for some reason.
Yeah, after
He
trying.
said it's all
trying
over.
19 other whiskeys.
Yep.
I don't know. It just doesn't stick out as much.
No, yeah, I guess this is a tough one just because. So, like I said, this is the only one that has that medicinal quality, but I can't pick out the normal bourbon flavors. I can't pick out a fruit.
Yeah.
It's kind of
I
sweet,
guess-
but I don't know what kind of
I guess
sweet.
now that we've had these all, what are the character? What has its own defined character out of these whiskeys? Like I feel like Evan Williams for me, E.H. Taylor,
Uh-huh.
probably Knob Creek 12 year,
Yep.
and then
The old granddad I think.
Yeah,
was
Old Grandad, too.
They're
Like,
very
But I would say
interesting to
all of
me.
those have their very distinct characteristics.
Well, I think the Maker's Mark had a
That's-
characteristic
yeah.
for
No,
being not much happening.
No, but
and
you're
then
right. It
and
was-
then you hit the
It was
rest of
completely
them.
different. Like
Yeah, it stood out from the rest
even
of
the
them.
Minnesota weeded bourbon
Yeah.
was completely
Yeah,
the
the Minnesota one. Yeah, which one was the Minnesota one? Yeah.
the one that has Minnesota on the bottle.
The Pike Street.
Do you know what the state looks like?
I can't currently see it.
The bottle is out of my view. Oh, hold on. Actually, we do have one more whiskey to try.
Do we?
We have
Yeah.
that Port Charlotte.
No, we have
No,
the
we
infinity
actually-
glass.
No, no.
Infinity glass.
Actually, hang on. We actually might have two.
All right,
What-
what do
all
you
right,
want-
let's do the
what
other
we
one
thinking about?
Port Charlotte.
I have to go get it.
Port Charlotte.
Then
We'll get
retrieve
it.
it, my
Port
friend.
Charlotte.
Let's do. I'm gonna finish this. You guys pour the Infinity,
Yo, red hot.
and then I'll go get
Are
mine.
we all doing Infinity?
Encore.
Oh, it's ours?
Encore.
Oh.
That's too
Encore.
much for a single person.
How-
I'll do it.
Wait, how are you guys gonna pour that without spilling it?
No, I was gonna say, are we all doing this, or is
You
it
are gonna-
whoever has
you are
the
gonna
least,
Should I go?
Spill it.
Should I
Pour
go for
fast.
my winners?
whoever has the least amount of
Losers?
points?
No, I think I want to try it.
See, I'm.
Give
we
me
ride
less
together, we
than
die
that.
together.
Sounds
Okay.
good to me.
Well, I'll do
Yeah.
it.
We
I
ride
was
together, we
thinking-
get Corona together.
I was wondering if it should be whoever has the least.
Corona's
amount of
the
points,
only thing I
or
drink
if
anyways.
The person with the most points should choose who drinks it.
No, we're all just gonna drink
I think
it.
we're all just gonna.
My body is rejecting.
My
Me.
body is
You've got the
ready.
hiccups.
I do have the hiccups, and that came on so
So
suddenly. What in the world? Quick, somebody scare me! Boo! Ah! Actually, that kind of helped.
You're just like,
All right,
Yeah.
I'm not
No, that
excited.
totally helped.
I'm not excited to try this because
Neither am I. I'm totally
I know a lot of it was the Michters.
I thought you were gonna eat
why did you bring that? Why did you bring the other one?
We said Nick was gonna have a smoky thing.
No, I'm talking about.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not talking about the Port Charlotte. I'm talking about the other one.
It's not Port Charlotte.
Oh, it's the.
I'm actually
it's
just.
the art
I'm
bag.
very happy that I could
This is
actually
not what it
drink
actually
and
is.
enjoy all of these.
Why'd you bring?
Because a lot of the times I just like
Okay.
immediately get a headache. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not gonna enjoy this.
Okay.
Well,
let's-
I'm
So
glad,
have we tried this yet?
I'm glad you were able to
I'm excited about this Infinity.
begin to enjoy.
Yeah,
this was
back in
For
this,
sure.
This was a life-changing moment for me. Was when I first had a whiskey.
Am I missing Nick's life changing moment for whiskey?
Yeah, because
Hey,
you
I
were
li-
talking over it.
Somebody's asking me a question.
Right. So, like, I guess for me, the first. Do you guys remember the first time you had whiskey?
Yes, I was
Yeah,
home alone.
it was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
I was home alone.
he was drinking
I'm not lying. I turned 21, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll go buy a bottle of Knob Creek because that's the only thing I recognize.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went, oh, yeah.
You tried it, yeah, for sure.
I thought you were gonna say it was like
That
you were
sounds
like
so
a teenager.
depressing.
Yeah.
I thought
know.
you were gonna say I was 9.
Well, I just turned 12.
My
Yep.
dad had
Well,
left.
in
the
my
house.
case, I was ready. Confession time.
No,
I was-
don't do it.
Don't do it.
I have
Okay.
to edit it out anyway.
I was 21 years old,
Oh,
and I
okay,
was
good.
camping,
How-
and I was.
I thought it was gonna be.
Edit that out.
I thought
You're
no.
doing it now.
I thought it was gonna be. I was 12. I'm like, cause
I was nothing but a shy, gay 6-year-old boy.
1950s gay.
Aren't
Yeah,
all
50s gay.
Oh my god.
I was thinking something different. There was because I was reading about the.
Thank you for that.
So you're adding everything you say is like at least an extra 3 to 5 minutes
Yeah.
of my
Yeah.
time.
All right, I gotta add. I'm gonna make 2 quick stories. All right. Same along with his lines.
Good.
Actually.
That's
There
a
it is.
scam.
Blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay. Second story.
Polygamy.
Second story. First time I had whiskey. I said Gentleman Jack was the first time I had first time.
No.
Wasn't lying.
Yukon.
So I was camping on a
Because-
remote island in Canada. Had my dad's like, here, try this. I'm like, what is this? He's like, just drink it. And I drank it.
Just
And what he
do
did,
it.
we ran out of ice cubes. We didn't have more ice cubes in our cooler. So all we had were the bananas that were in the cooler, which were now frozen. So he sliced frozen bananas as ice cubes, put it in the Gentleman Jack, which gave it a banana flavor. And I kid you not, that got me hooked. I love that
That's
flavor.
interesting because I feel like there's already banana notes in Jack Daniels to begin with.
There might be, but anyway, it was more banana-y than usual,
That
and I
sounds good.
loved it.
It actually sounds pretty
It was
bomb.
amazing, and I asked my dad for frozen bananas when I got home to have more. And he's like, "Why not just have ice?" And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I just started drinking,
Out of principle.
liquor on the rocks, whiskey on the rocks. And then I started drinking whiskey neat. Now he never drinks whiskey neat. He'll always drink it on the rocks. Now
Shame.
Was he putting the Henry McKenna on ice?
Not the first glass, but I'm almost I didn't ever saw him pour the rest, but I'm pretty confident he did.
Makes me sad.
Yeah, I know.
All right, we should take a
All right,
Quick story's over.
This
Quick
is
story's
Infinity Blood.
over.
I've already taken a sip. It's not great. I mean, it's good.
There's a dominant whiskey in there, definitely, but I forget. It's that stupid Minnesota rye.
Oh, but I don't get that. Like the scent
No.
is gone.
No,
Scent
it's that
is
stupid
retreated.
Minnesota
The
rye.
Pike Street.
It's the Pike Street.
Yeah.
I get the same note in the Pike Street and the Jake Carver, so it's one of those two. Which one do we hate more? It was
All
the
of it.
it was,
It
it was the Pike Street.
It was the Pike Street.
This
Yeah,
is
it was the
terrible.
Pike Street.
It's the Pike Street. It just tastes like Pike Street
This
with
actually
other
isn't-
things.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not bad,
It's not-
but it's
no,
not.
We
it's-
have an
it's
infinity
just-
blend.
It's
for
just not
Infinity.
good.
All right, this is going back in there.
That's
Who
getting
would've known
dumped
if
out.
you mixed 21 different whiskeys, it wouldn't be good.
21.
I thought there was
20.
21. Did we add one?
20.
That was the 21st.
Well, here comes 22 and 23.
Okay, so keeping in the tradition of the infinity bottle, I have something that I would like to share.
Oh shoot! I understand now.
This is my infinity bottle.
Oh, crap.
So the base of it was 4 rows of single barrel.
He hasn't spit in it or anything like that. I guess
That wasn't even my concern.
it's my concern.
My concern was that it was all like super, super smoky different whiskeys.
No, this is all bourbons.
Okay.
It's all bourbons. I retract that. It's all bourbons and ryes.
Oh,
There's no scotches.
gosh.
No scotches, no finished anything in it.
Dang it!
So this is basically 3 ounces of the 4 rows of single barrel, and then like three quarters of
Other stuff. Yeah.
I actually was recording it, and I didn't save it, so I don't
Uh-huh.
actually remember it was in here.
You had an electronic document, or
Yes.
Ooh, nice cork. That was a wet cork bowl.
I like the wet ones.
Well, that's another
They're
edit.
louder. I don't know. There's a subtlety with the quiet ones, but so go over again. Sorry, no scotches, but pretty much everything else. You think?
What?
You said there's no scotches in this, but you think there's pretty much everything else.
Yes.
Ryes and bourbons and Americans.
I think I got this up to 10 different whiskeys. I just started pouring my favorite stuff in it and recording it. And after the 3 ounces of 4 rows of single barrel, I started doing 3/4 ounce pours of just everything else. But then I lost the file on my phone. But
Yeah.
I think for the most part, I remember what
Nick
it
is
is.
just like, I'm done. Tastes like alcohol.
It's not bad.
Spicy.
Yeah, but spicy. No, not pepper, but like
Like cayenne.
no, nothing like cayenne. Dang,
Dude,
what
my
is
back
this
hurts
thing?
so stinking bad.
I guess actually, yeah. Honestly, if I had,
I like this.
yeah, this is
More.
I like when the initial note is warmth, right? It's a hot, warm entry into the mouth,
All right, Nick.
and then
I
we
have
got
one
one more
thing.
You can pour that out.
This is just for you. This
From-
is
Ugadal, right?
Corey reckon.
Oh,
This is a 57% Isla Scotch.
so this is completely different.
Cork pop week.
Ah, come on.
It was subtle.
This is gonna kick you in the butt.
So I want you to actually try it, the first one, and then whatever I pour, you have to finish. But you have to sip.
I feel about this.
You have to sip the first one. You just can't slam it.
This is.
Oh, I smell smoke.
Let me get squared up. into the mic
Get some nosing notes off of
Does
it.
anybody have a water left? I gotta cleanse my palate.
This is my favorite Ardbeg.
Thank you very much.
Zach Carter and I have had this on our last one. This is gonna kick.
It's pretty crazy.
That is like
So
like
this is a
sticking my
7.
nose down in the burnt down ashes.
This is a
of a campfire.
7% alcohol jump. and it's just
Wow.
smoke.
It's good. I will say it's very good.
Honestly, I'm glad that I built up to this
moment.
and I didn't just like when I showed up took a sip of this because I would have been like, oh my gosh, what is that?
Uh-huh.
All right,
It's
we'll take a sip here.
Burning tire water.
Yeah,
Burning tire water.
This is a complete opposite flavor spectrum.
Yeah, give some flavors.
it's super smoky.
Not as
Just
bad as you think it
pepper.
would be.
Does first time I had something as PD or smoky as this was like it just brings you back to like the most memorable
It
bonfire
reminds me of like
experience you can.
Capitogama camping.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it
Right?
reminds me of.
It's that
Like
nice.
chilling on Echo Island, tying fishing line to
Exactly.
dragonflies. That's what it reminds me of.
Walking them.
Yep,
Yep.
playing with my pet
Getting them stuck
dragonflies.
in pine trees and leaving
Yeah.
them.
you know
Yeah,
that's a shared memory experience. Like
yeah.
that's
I,
what
no, I
that's,
actually enjoy this.
that's what you feel it. You feel
What the
it.
crap? I've
Yeah.
given you so many smoky stuff.
But
But this
I
one's
think
different.
it's because you gave it to me with like I'd come home from work and then come over here and be like, "Here, try this," and you give me the smokiest thing you had.
You probably actually tried this before.
Probably. But I think it was just too much of a jump from
Yeah.
nothing to this.
Well,
I think
also,
I
we-
need to build up to it.
We've
to
also
appreciate
been
it.
testing our brains and our mouths with attempting to
Yeah,
analyze
because now
flavors.
I kind of know the things that I liked. And
Right.
the
Well,
things
these
that I
are
don't like.
bourbons. This is completely different.
This is
than
candy
what you're
compared to,
drinking.
like-
This is yeah.
Meat.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just smoking like bacon.
Yeah.
Well, if this was a meat,
Bacon.
it would be beef jerky.
Sure. Yeah.
Bacon.
So do we say what? We said buy it on the new Rift.
100%.
I guess I didn't finish my statement, but
Yeah, honestly,
I
I
decided it was
don't
mine.
enjoy the flavor as much as I do like the memories that kind of come with it.
Sure. Okay.
Which sounds pretty stupid, but like
No,
I don't know.
Not
Makes sense to
really.
me.
I mean,
I guess it's more of an experience than like
Uh huh.
it's
Not
experiencing.
every fond memory is triggered by a fond, existence.
It's
Before we continue with
experiencing-
this, I gotta pee so bad.
Well, I think we're
I
done
think we're wrapping
anyways.
up anyways.
All right.
Well, let's see.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to part 2 of this podcast. We hope that our input as inexperienced whiskey drinkers.
I'm actually a third level sommelier.
yeah, right.
We can make our own sommelier levels.
Right. Oh, it'd be so
Level
bad. So bad.
2.
I'm an S tier
I'm
sommelier.
a white belt.
We hope one of our jokes.
belts.
Maybe one of our jokes has become an inside joke to you and you bought some whiskey because of us.
Inside jokes do we have?
Huh?
We have
No, we didn't. To them, to the listener, they've created an inside joke based on what we said.
Like when I said I like the wet ones.
The wet ones. There you go. All right, everyone, have a wet day.
What?
And end it there.
Goodbye.